Hey, Poke Poke 1432 here, and what I got here is Valkyria Chronicles. Now, for those of you who don't know, this game was originally released on the PlayStation 3 back in 2008, but has now been ported for the PC just last year. Yay! Okay, well, before I got to play this game, I heard a lot of good things about this, and boy, is this game something. It has a really fantastic, anime type story with, the standard Japanese anime tropes that you would find here and there. I mean, and they even made a full-blown anime on this, but, if you're interested, go check that out. It's really good. Now, Valkyria Chronicles is a turn-based strategy game. It also has third-person shooter and role-playing elements to it, so it's pretty unique and definitely stands out from other strategy games, but that's enough about me rambling on. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, by the way, I will be playing this game with the Japanese voices because I want to. But, obviously, there's going to be subtitles so you can still understand. And, oh my god, I love the art in this game. Just, you gotta check it out.
西暦1935年、ヨーロッパ大陸は東西2つの大国によって分断されていた。すなわち皇帝を頂点とした専制君主国家東ヨーロッパ帝国連合と王政を排した共和国国家の連合体大西洋連邦機構である。鉱物資源ラグナイトをめぐり勢力争いを広げる両国はついに開戦。大陸は戦争の炎に包まれることとなった。第二次ヨーロッパ大戦の勃発である。圧倒的な戦力を誇る帝国軍は次々と国境を越え侵攻を開始。その矛先は連邦のみならず周辺諸国へも向けられた。ガリア公国、帝国と連邦の中間に位置し武装中立を国是とする自然豊かな小国家である。しかしその豊富なラグナイト資源を奪わんとする帝国はガリア公国に宣戦を布告、雪崩を打ってその領内へと進撃を開始した。
Awesomeness.
序章、開戦。
I find it funny though that it's like World War II, but without the rest of the world and just Europe. And then the Empire is like the fascists, Nazis, teaming up with the Russians, the commies, which are like total polar opposites of each other. And they just go attack the West. But yeah. Now, this game has a strange way of doing cutscenes. Like, you have to look at each separate chapter, but, you'll see. Oh man, I love the art in this game.
西暦1935年3月、ガリア公国、国境の町ブルール郊外。
Seriously, I wonder what would happen if you like touched that blue
帝
shocky
国と
thing.
国境を隔てたブルールの人々は戦火を恐れ次々と町を脱出し始めていた。
Seriously, that thing looks dangerous.
この道を通るのも3年ぶりか。懐かしいな。お、あれはもしかしてやっぱり光マスじゃないか。もう光マスが川を遡る季節なんだな。
By the way, this guy's a total nerd. they show it.
動かないで。ゆっくり両手を上げなさい。見かけない顔ね。名前は？
僕の名前はウェルキン。君たちは？
我々はブルールの自警団の者です。私は分隊長のアリシア。最近帝国のスパイがうろついているという情報があって見回りをしてたんだけど。
信じてもらえると嬉しいんだけど、僕は単に魚のスケッチをしていただけで。
魚のスケッチね。このご時世に結構ですこと。その話の続きは詰め所でゆっくりと聞かせてもらいます。拘束しなさい。
参ったな。
The Imperial Attack. View episode? Hell no, I'm kidding.
魚やお花、虫のスケッチばっかり。あなた絵が上手なのね。
だから魚のスケッチをしていただけなんだ
No,
って。
it's some code.
いえ、これだって新種の暗号かもしれない。
Called
じっ
it.
くり調べさせてもらいます。兄さん。
イサラ、元気だったかい？
And there's the
兄さん、
immortal.
一体どうしたのですか？あれ、あなたは確かギュンター将軍の。はい、ギュンターの娘のイサラです。まだ疎開してなかったの？はい、兄が今日迎えに来てくれることになっていたんです。その兄というのが今そこで拘束されている人です。
So you know the general's daughter, but not his son.
ごめんなさい。メモを取っているのが見えたからついスパイと間違えちゃって。
いや、客観的に見たら疑われてもおかしくない行為だ。
兄は子供の頃から自然が好きで、今は首都の大学で学んでいるんです。
これからは自分も誰かに観察されているかもしれないってことを覚えておくよ。
銃声よ。みんな体を低くして。
あそこだ。そう。
Shit just got real.
ウェルキー、銃は撃てるよね。
You can handle a gun, right?
あ、
Yeah,
軍事教練で習って
definitely.
たからね。
Just some university student, I can definitely handle a
警察
gun.
目的の少人数部隊よ。私たちで撃退しましょう。
わかった。
About saving the game. Open the menu by pressing the Y button, then select Save to record your progress to the Steam Cloud and hard disk drive. Saving is a good idea before, during, and after any combat op. Anything can happen out there. And finally, we get to actually do something. A lot of cutscenes, of course. Beginning of games always do that.
これより作戦を説明します。
We got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brule. We'll deploy from here and take out all 3 of them. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. Victory. All enemies are defeated. Failure. Welkin dies. Alicia dies. Or 20 turns pass.
では作戦を開始します。
Let's kick some imp ass. Player player phase.
敵は全部で3人か。
全員倒すまで気を抜かないで。ちょっと聞いて、大事なことを説明するね。
About CP, command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy, then press A. Doing so uses up one of the command points displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as commander and represent the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. In this battle, you can have 3 CP, or you have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Alright, so this game. So as you can see here, it first uses a large map, so you can look at where enemy positions are if they are in view. If they're not in view, then they're not going to show up on this map. But so from here you can plan your moves, also see where your units are, and select units like I got our Town Watchman, Alicia, and Vulcan. Now let's select Vulcan, and that'll use up 1 CP. About AP. So this is where that third-person shooter part stuff comes in. Use CP to select a unit in command mode and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can freely move the unit you select around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action point gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. So you can't just walk around, and waste AP. You actually gotta go somewhere. Going a straight line would be good. That way you can get the most movement out, whatever, just, I'll stop talking. This represents the unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move any further. Keep an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use the L stick to move the unit near the sandbags. Alright. I love this guy is perfectly positioned to look away from us. About attacking! Press the right bumper button to enter target mode. Here, the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use the left stick to move the crosshairs into an enemy, or the left bumper and right bumper buttons to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time to aim well before pressing A to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding crosshairs, so it's best to center it on the entire target. BS. You'll see why. Shots to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. A unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives your attack, they may launch a counterattack. A damaged unit may not have the HP to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Alright, so let's crouch behind here, which gives you a defensive boost. You cannot get headshotted while crouched behind a piece of sandbags. Even if the enemy circles around behind you and shoots you in the head back there, it still does not count. You still get a defensive boost, which is pretty funny. But let's take this guy out. 7 shots. Let's make that a few less. There we go. Wait. A little lower. There we go. Are you kidding me? About ending actions. A unit with 0 remaining AP that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further. Press B to end their current action. This will return you to command mode where you'll be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press B and end a unit's attack even if they have not attacked and still have AP. Alright. Let's make this a little better. Oh, not that. Alright. Charge! See? Oh, by the way, when you enter this targeting mode, all enemies just stop shooting at you. So you can just run up and just start aiming. And then you can kill them like this. At point blank range.
Yes.
Good work, Wilkin. Let's keep moving. About using cover. Okay, stuff I already explained. Okay, When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Press A to take cover behind them. While hiding behind cover, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Well, I guess it didn't say that, but... Meanwhile, units caught out in the open by enemy attacks will be easier to hit and could take significantly more damage. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always try to end your actions safely hidden from harm. Doing so should keep your troops alive long enough to secure victory for Gallia. Alright. One more thing about this game. The ranking system. When you finish each mission, you get a ranking based on apparently how well you did, but it's a little stupid in my opinion because it doesn't take into account like how many troops, enemies you killed, how many of your troops were killed, you know, how smart you play, you know, how tactically you play. The only thing that matters for getting higher or lower rankings in this game is how many turns you take to finish the level. So, less turns, higher rank. Doesn't matter if you kill everybody along the way. If you do it in one turn or something like that, you get like an A rank or something. So, yeah. Also the reason why right now, I'm gonna totally ignore these two and just use Welkin, so I can just finish this after one more turn. Alright. Another point blank to the face. And so he's over there. Let's see if I can get behind this. Yeah. Again, it doesn't matter if my back is completely open. If I'm crouched at all, I'm immune. About ending the phase. When your CP reaches 0, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. One player/enemy phase pair constitutes a single turn. The fewer turns you complete a mission in, the more cash and experience you'll receive at the end, but being too hasty can lead to unnecessary risks. The key is to find challenging balance. Yeah. The only way you can get on certain missions to get A is if you just like completely like run out in the open like a madman and like save and restart over and over and over again if you like until you get the right. You know, a lot of it's just luck. You know, getting an A rank. There is no caution if you're trying to get an A rank. Caution gets you lower ranks. But I'm not gonna try too hard to get an A rank. I'm just gonna play this. Have fun. Nope. Okay. Using CP effectively. When used well, even a limited pool of CP can take out a significant number of foes. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times, like I was doing. For instance, a pool of 3 CP can be used to move one unit 3 times in a row, perfect for cutting into enemy lines or hurrying past dangerous terrain. That said, people get tired. They'll start each consecutive action with fewer AP than the last, so keep that in mind. If you use this cancel button to end your phase with CP still remaining, those CP will be carried over to the next turn. CP are a precious resource. How you choose to manage them will decide your fate. And the entire country. Whoops. I keep doing that. Again, run like a madman. And aim. Ah, I can't shoot me now. Operation complete. Yay. B rank. By the way, A rank is just one turn for this mission. The new episode has been added. Hilltop Promise.
アリシア隊長、周囲には敵の姿は見当たりません。
So weird how they report to her, because apparently she's only 19.
引き続き警戒を
How is she such a high rank at just 19 years old?
帝国軍の死んだ奴らはどうしましょ
埋葬してあげて。戦争は始まってしまった。この町の人たちを守るには、私には戦うしか方法はないの。
Go, my pretties. Go make more dandelions elsewhere.
あれは
粉雪草の種だ。
Lion's
小
paw,
さいけれど
whatever.
白く綺麗な花を咲かせるんだよ。
この戦争を振り返った時に思い出したいの。命を奪い合っていただけじゃないってこと。新しい命だってこの時代に生まれていたことを。
西暦1935年3月15日、帝国はガリア公国に宣戦を布告。その領内に怒涛のごとく侵攻を開始した。第二次ヨーロッパ大戦のほんの小戦線に過ぎないと思われたこの地の戦いで、人々は目撃した。
Foreshadowing?
小国が
Maybe?
圧倒的な軍事大国を退けた
Not that it's much of a surprise
奇跡的
or
な勝利を
anything like that. It really isn't.
歴史の中に埋もれていた光と影、勇気と友情、迫害と偏見を、そして戦火の中に生まれた
I wonder who this love will be between.
これは7ヶ月に及んだその戦いの記録である。
Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah. This is such a good game. Chapter 1 in Defensive Rule. Alright. Well, I think this is a good place to end this. Well, thanks for watching, and the next one will be coming at you soon.